Ava, and this is Let's Get Good at Stuff. This is the first episode ever of Let's Get Good at Stuff, and I'm really excited. I decided today that I was going to start this podcast, and I've really done no prep work, which is kind of the story of my life. I sort of just go by the seat of my pants and hope that things work out for the best. And in general, my life is pretty good, you know. I quit my job one day out of the blue because I wanted to go on vacation, and I hated my job, and I thought, hey, when I get back from vacation, I'll just work for myself. And you know what? It worked out pretty well. I'm self-employed, and I'm pretty successful, and I feel pretty good about that. But that's like one of the only things that I've really done well. Everything else is kind of like half-assed jobs, learning to do whatever. I just don't work that hard. So I'm hoping this podcast will sort of help me to make goals and achieve those goals and really get good at stuff. So I guess my first thought was, what's something that I've tried to do but have given up on? There's a lot of things, I have to say, but one of the ones that came to mind that's a pretty easy one, I think, to get started with would be knitting. So 2 years ago, Christmas, I think 2012, my mom was knitting. She just started. She started learning how to do knitting with this 95-year-old woman named Lucy, who's awesome, and she does reflexology. She's incredible. Anyways, my mom starts knitting, goes over to Lucy's little apartment, and they knit together. I don't have a Lucy in my life. They live in another city. I don't have a Lucy. My grandparents live in another city, and I don't really have any old people in my life that I'm willing to spend any time with that can teach me how to knit. Also, I don't really have any friends that know how to knit. I guess I don't know enough hipsters because I'm pretty sure they're the only ones who are doing a lot of knitting these days other than 90-year-olds. So, anyways, I told my mom, hey mom, why don't you teach me how to knit? Like, that's a good mother-daughter activity, right? So, yeah, she taught me how to, casting on. She taught me how to cast on. She even bought me some supplies. And, I was really excited. I started knitting in Victoria when I was visiting them for Christmas. I probably completed about this much of a scarf. And it looked hideous, so I ripped it apart and started over again. Probably got about this long. Took it home with me when I got back from holidays, worked on it for about 2 days and gave up, ripped it apart, and never started up again. So that's sort of the story of my life when it comes to things that cause me any difficulty. So I thought, I have the supplies already. Why not try it again? This time, I'm going to document my struggle. So when I got home from Victoria, I thought I'm going to put it in a nice little basket, and I'll show you what supplies I got. So I got some really beautiful yarn. There's a little tag on it. It's from Chile. It's 100% merino wool. Like, this is nice stuff. It's not like that crappy yarn you get that bleeds all over the place. It's really nice stuff. My mom gave me a little bit of extra yarn of hers, also 100% merino wool. So I've got some nice quality stuff. She bought me some knitting needles, 2 sets. I've got one that is 65 millimeters. It says Takumi US 10.5 and then 6.5 millimeters. And then these ones are 5.5 millimeters. But they're longer. So I don't know why these ones are 6.5 and these are 5.5. Anyways, I think my first project should probably just be a scarf because it's a straight line, and I kind of don't feel like going out and finding someone to teach me, so I'm just going to go onto YouTube and find some videos. And I think my goal is to have a full scarf knitted in 1 month. And then maybe I'll have a Christmas gift for somebody in December. So it's October 21st today. If I can get the scarf completed by November 21st, then we will consider this a success. And then I'll proceed to, have some other projects and continue the knitting project. The goal of this is so that I can actually get good at some stuff and continue using my skills that I've acquired. So, I'm not just going to knit one thing. I'm going to have a few projects by the end of next year, I'm hoping. But anyways, this podcast is not just about knitting. It's about a whole bunch of stuff. So if anybody has any suggestions on skills I should try to acquire, or goals, projects that they think I should start, by all means, send me an email. And if you have any tips or hints on how to start knitting, that would be great too. Just to give you an idea of projects that I would kind of like to be, that I'm drawn towards, it's, sustainable living. I'm really into that. Cooking, music. Hey, want me to learn an instrument? I'll try. I know how to play piano and the ukulele. Cooking, cleanses. I could try cleanse. Yoga, different exercise things. Books, really anything. I just want to document my journey into becoming a better person. And hopefully some of you guys will join me and we can do this together. So, yeah, I'm going to start YouTubing, start my knitting, and we'll see how this week progresses. So if you have any ideas on things that I could maybe start up with, you can email me at letsgetgoodatstuff@gmail.com. And yeah, we can just go from there. And, let me know what projects you're working on. Maybe I'll just copy you. And if you have any tips or ideas or criticisms or words of encouragement, that would be nice. You can do that. You can email me. I don't have a website because I don't know how to make one. Maybe that should be one of my projects. That would be good. Anyways, I think I'm going to sign off now. This is kind of a short little episode, but just sort of an introduction. And I guess I'll see you all next week.